Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my new Let's Play. My name is Siperos and this is Buuuuuut Larry, Wet Dreams Try Twice. A sequel to 2018 title Wet Dreams Don't Try, and developed by the same developers of Crazy Punch and published by Assemble Entertainment earlier this year in October 2020. I'm glad to see that Wet Dreams Don't Try wasn't just a one-time thing for Crazy Punch, and they decided to continue the story they started and the franchise in general. This is a direct sequel, so the story continues from where we left off in the last game, or so I assume anyway. Or maybe there is a short time skip, maybe not, but hey, we're about to find out. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say at this point, at least not yet. It's Buuuuuut Larry, after all. I'm just expecting to see pretty much the same we saw in the last game, raunchy adult humor, Larry being just Larry, some light nudity, maybe some familiar faces from the last game, and of course, pretty ladies to meet and hit on. Will Larry find Fate again and finally hook up with her? Find true love? We'll see. So, without any further ado, let's start our new, blind, raunchy adventure with Larry Laffer. So, new game.
Finally, the time has come again.
Oh hey, it's you again.
He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey?
Oh, there you are.
Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Well, tell them who I am, tell them where we are, tell them how I got here. Do you know a song about do you know a song about alpacas? I know what happened. So what now? So basically, I think that we have the option here to kind of let this guy tell us what happened in the last game, who Larry is and what he did in the last game and so on. So let's refresh our memories. So, who is Larry Laffer?
Tell them who I am.
Ah, El Larry, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became El Larry, you were Larry Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore.
Yeah,
but
it's 2020, you can't say that.
Ladies.
Okay, so where are we now?
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful Cancom. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringos' yoke. But you, El Larry, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
Okay, so how did Larry get here?
Tell them how I got here.
That, El Larry, is a long story.
Yeah, very long. We got the time.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Oh, yeah, him.
You are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would
Good old
anyone
Lefty.
like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, El Larry, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. El Larry has fallen deeply in love with Faith. the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Silencio! As always, that went caca. And then, Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed a product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Wait, what happened?
Really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all
yeah,
time,
that.
and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan, and that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Yeah, very crazy story. Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
You followed her here to her villa. Then, you blew up the villa.
That was only because of the totally messed up user interface. Yeah, why did you put a self-destruct button right next to the damn door? He mistook it as a door opener. Not completely, the basement's still there. And that's a good point.
Not completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now. Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier in New Lost Wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
let's
remember
just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have left of her are memories.
Well, that just might change. Could you maybe sing a song about P? Do you know a song about alpacas? Whatever happened to BJ? Yeah, did he die in the explosion? Oh wait, no, he was in the basement, so he must have survived.
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh.
Okay. Could you maybe sing a song about P? Or pie?
Could you maybe sing a song about pie?
If
Pie.
you do that, I'll delete myself.
But
Oh, yeah,
I'd like
it's
to
her.
acknowledge that you were always there for me.
You do realize that's what I was programmed to do, don't you?
Yeah? But we've been through so much together.
We sure have, Larry.
And a song about alpacas?
Do you know a song about alpacas?
Oh, but of course! Oh, alpaca, alpaca, everyone calls you llama, master of haulage, tasty as sausage. To wrestle you'd kill, you're yummy when grilled.
Why am I all of a sudden hungry?
Okay, so we know what happened now in the last game. So, now what?
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Well, I asked every single question that was available. Yes, now we can get this show on the road. Yeah, let's just go.
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on can come. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island.
Oh.
My daughter.
Oh,
I
yours.
sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
What? Larry's about to get married? Again. Of course, and I've been practicing saying I do all day. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first, or at least see her. So Larry hasn't even seen her yet. And how about a prenup? Prenup?
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her?
No. The prophecy forbids it.
But...
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
Oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Larry. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Of course.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Larry, Larry.
Why, thanks, but that's enough.
You.
Oh, thank God.
Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Larry. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Isn't that suit close enough?
Hi.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Oh,
Okay,
that file.
Then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Hey Larry, if you left click on the screen you can move around. If you left click another character you can talk to that person. Give it a try. Well, I think I know how to play adventure games, thank you. Okay, so in case you don't know what that big file is, I think it was a few days ago when I played the epilogue of Wet Dreams Don't Dry, and in that short epilogue Fate sent all the important files regarding the brew company to Larry Laffer. So she's in the process of unzipping that big ass important file. Okay, but yeah, I guess we should talk to Lefty first.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
You should really start getting things ready for the wedding now. Use the middle mouse button or spacebar to view all the objects, characters and exit you can interact with. You should now go up to the cliff. To do so, left click to the village ruins exit. So over here, okay. And these are all the interactables. There wasn't any. Was there any highlight features like this in Wet Dreams Don't Dry? I don't think there was, but if there was, then I just simply missed it. This must be a new thing. Okay, let's just go up.
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
Okay. So, lots of preparations have been made. What does it say? Larry and... I don't know what that is. Today, big wedding. That's one big ass wedding cake. Just married. They're gonna ride off with that thing. Okay. Okay, so ladders. Oh, there. to Larry's room. Oh, I didn't even click it. Or did I? Oh, you can also leave places quickly by double-clicking an exit with the left mouse button. Then you won't have to move to the exit first, but will be taken directly to the selected location. Try it by quickly double-clicking the left mouse button on the to Larry's room exit with the ladder. Okay, so fast traveling.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
You can examine objects by clicking them with the right mouse button. For example, you can right-click the pile of underwear in the cage to learn more about it. Well, I guess we do that. Where did you get all this underwear from?
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive? I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Okay, good to know. You should light a candle for Faith. You will need a fresh candle for that. There has to be one somewhere in this room. Remember that you can use the middle mouse button or spacebar to display all the objects you can interact with at the moment. Use a left click to take the candle. Okay, sure. But I try not to use the... I try not to use this too often. And there's only one interactable thing. Okay, the candle.
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
Yeah, you do that. Once you have picked up an item, it will appear in your inventory. You can open the inventory quickly by using the mouse wheel or the pipe phone menu in the lower right corner. You can examine items in your inventory by right-clicking them. You should give it a try. Okay, fine. There it is.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Well, now it seems you need something to light the candle. You should have a look around your room. Okay, so maybe matches or a lighter. Matches, okay.
Fire. Man's best friend.
And harmless in the right hands.
If you have several items in your inventory, you can try to combine them. This won't necessarily work with all items. Select an item in your inventory and then click on another item in your inventory. Okay. And you can also get to inventory by pressing I.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Watch that you don't burn your sweet-ass suit. Well done. Maybe you should have to put it somewhere and then lit it. Well then, we'll put it somewhere now. You can apply an item to objects by selecting it in the inventory and then left-click on an object in the room. Now try placing the burning candle on top of the altar for Fate. Okay.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here.
At your wedding?
Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century.
I've already learned a lot.
But not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Oh, that's a dangerous question right there. Enough for everyone. 2 are enough for me. With me, just 1. But it's in XL. Pi. So pi basically means infinite, I suppose. Well, let's just say this because it's Larry.
With me, just 1. But it's an XL.
Please don't ever say that in front of anyone.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay,
Oh my
if you're
God.
too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey, go out and enjoy a hot night, get out and get some fresh air. Well, what would Larry do? Go out and enjoy a hot night?
Go out and enjoy a hot night.
Your answers will make my processor overheat too. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's
Really?
reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey.
Oh.
Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Exactly what joke?
Exactly what joke?
A woman goes to the... Ugh. I mean, it doesn't matter. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Oh. New Lost Wages doesn't seem to be doing so well.
Hello?
Oh, her.
So, you're Larry?
Hey, my favorite girl. From the last game.
You know who I am, baby.
Yes, Mr. Wang.
Of course, it's
Nice
Mr.
to
Wang.
meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Larry is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pyphones. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But...
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pyphones obsolete.
She hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well...
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
Okay. So that's the new CEO of Prune, I suppose.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you
Don't,
need a
please.
wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Yeah, I knew it. How many pictures do you need of your junk?
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items you can't take with you, but you can take a picture of them. When you can take a photo of an object, a photo icon will appear on the cursor. Try this with the underwear. Okay. You mean this pile of underwear here.
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
You can take a look at your to-do app to help keep track of your tasks. Open it via your Pipephone menu in the bottom right corner.
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Okay, so we got a folder of Fate's underwear now. And is this the to-do app? Do it. Wedding preparations. El Rey's guitar string. El Rey can't play any wedding music without a new guitar string. Isn't that only a good thing? Catering for the wedding. The catering for the wedding is still not sorted. Larry's wedding suit. I need to get hold of my wedding suit. Okay. How do I click that? Okay. And we still have Instacrap here though. Oh yeah, these are the unlocked cutscenes and whatnot. Okay, let's not look at those. Might be spoilers in there. And tutorial. Okay.
Much as I would love to have a lot of Fate's underwear with me all the time, that's too much.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to get this wedding suit out of there, although it kind of looks the same as Larry's, well, Lisa's suit already, but whatever.
This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined.
Okay, so there's a padlock.
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it.
Okay. So, do we need to pick the lock, or is there a key somewhere here? By the way, what is this thing?
I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment.
Ah, it's the... Let's see, it says... What's good and what's not good? I suppose. What's cool and uncool. And don't grab the pussy cat. Okay. And plus 1 plus 1 equals 2. I was always bad at math. Magazines. Play dude.
No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
Wait, isn't Play dude like a Playboy but with dudes? But then again, Playboy would also have... you know what, never mind. A chair. A tube of lubricant. That might be useful.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it.
Oh hey, we have seen this in the last game, haven't we? A very bad memory.
I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind.
Okay. Self-destruct button.
What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice?
And of course you went and pressed it.
Whew, that was lucky.
Okay, but we got a wire.
Now the self-destruct button just self-destructed.
Okay, so we got some lube, a wire and a photo of Fate's underwear for some reason.
I really hope Faith is doing okay.
I'm sure she's fine. She's just suffering from... Well, actually, I'm not gonna say it, in case you don't know. In case you didn't watch my epilogue of the Wet Dreams Don't Try. The video of the epilogue. But anyway, so, can we... Can we combine these?
Good idea, but that won't work.
Okay, well, can we pick the lock with this wire?
They say I'm very good with my hands, but I need something else here.
Okay, do we need to lube it up?
I can't open it like that.
Okay, and I can't combine this.
Those two things won't work together.
Okay, fine. Do we need to leave? Ah, so he calls this case his wardrobe. Okay. Anything else here?
No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today.
Ah, okay. Why would you get stuck? Oh, because of these things on the armchairs. Or armrests even, not armchairs. Armrests. Should we just leave, or...
I can't open it. The padlock is kind of in the way.
I didn't want to click that, but... So, loop doesn't work.
I can't open it.
And wire doesn't work.
They say I'm very good with my hands, but I need something else here.
Okay, fine. Well, I guess we can just leave. For now. Oh hey, El Rey, was it the name? Yes, El Rey.
Hola!
Hello.
I still have a few questions about the wedding. Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet? Still mad at the gringos. I forgot what happened there at the end again. Well, why do I get the key?
Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Larry, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
No. A shark tried to bite me and I had to use it to lock its jaw. A UFO full of aliens came and stole it. Let's say the first one.
A shark tried to bite me and I had to use it to lock its jaw.
All right, I can understand that. So, the one key is lost. The key of destiny. Born of the gold of my ancestors. Irrecoverable.
Well...
Good thing I have another one.
Ah, okay.
Here.
Hey, nice, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, still mad at the gringos?
Still mad at the gringos?
So mad. Except with you, of course, Larry. But as my son-in-law, you'll be one of us anyway, not some gringo.
I didn't even feel gringo-y anymore.
Okay. Well, what questions do we have?
I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
What else do I still have to do? Can I at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding? What does the wedding have to do with the prophecy? Couldn't we just enter a cohabitation agreement? Well, I guess we can ask all of these, but let's start with this.
Can I at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding?
No, that is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's, bad luck.
For whom?
How many women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else?
Okay. But then again, Larry did help out pretty much all the women that he met in the last game, didn't he? Maybe the only one who got the shorter end of the stick at the end was Fate, but anyway, what does the wedding have to do with the prophecy?
What does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all in the old scriptures. They are very complicated. It takes years of work to understand them.
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship or anything.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. No hidden motivations whatsoever. Definitely.
Couldn't we just enter a cohabitation agreement?
Oh, no. That just causes confusion with the tax classes.
Right. Any tips for the wedding night?
Any tips for the wedding night? Is she the athletic type?
Larry? Maybe you should shut up now.
Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of them to her?
His face turns
Why
red.
aren't you talking?
Why are you still talking?
Oh, Larry. Well, what else do I still have to do? Anything new?
What else do I still have to do?
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding,
Yeah.
but one of the guitar strings is broken. All of the guests need to be fed. You must wear your finest wedding suit. When all this has been done, we will celebrate a wedding.
Okay, so nothing new.
Enough about the wedding.
Okay, anything else? No.
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
Okay, so now we can at least get our wedding suit from here, I hope. Yeah, let's use the golden key.
Ah, it fits.
There we go. Do we still have it? Actually, yes, we do.
The other key. Almost as good as the one.
Okay, so pick up
So I'll put on my wedding suit. Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too.
Oh, so that's
Great.
where it was.
At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
And of course, he looks the exact same. I knew it. I told you that the wedding suit looked exactly the same as his lizard suit. Okay. Okay, so that's 1 out of 3 things done. So then we need to feed the guests, and what was the other thing? Oh, damn it! What was the other thing again? I'm sure it comes back to me. Just married.
What's that?
What's
Look-
wrong, Larry?
Looks like a donkey.
Is that the bride?
The
No.
bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
Okay. So we are gonna ride off with now on this donkey. Okay.
I'd rather keep my distance.
Let's hope that it can carry both Larry and the bride. Okay, we could go to the beach. Is Lefty somewhere around here? What was it? Los Leftos.
Larry!
How's business?
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that.
Whatever happened to BJ?
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
And so you kicked him out. With market research data? With a business plan? With your cholesterol?
With your cholesterol?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure. I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means the bride hasn't met you yet.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you two are probably a dream couple.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the
prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else.
Okay.
I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
This must be the meat grinder.
It won't turn at the moment.
Okay. Oh, there's a crank.
Rusty. Or it's got some bone chips stuck in it. It's hard to say.
Well, if it's rusty, let's... Oh, we got both the keys now. Okay. So, let's try use the loop on it.
The crank now turns again.
Okay, let's see if it
Now
works.
turns again. Now it turns again.
Okay, so you're gonna try. Okay, well let's tell Lefty, I suppose.
Larry!
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Of course! The meat grinder's working again.
Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
Okay, so what was the other thing? Oh yeah, fix the guitar. Oh yeah, I think we can do that now. Maybe. Oh, go away. Actually, let's look around first before we continue. So he makes pizza too.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-come dish, but...
Well, everyone eats pizza.
Lefty! Lefto. Can I please borrow your pizza peel?
You mean you take it and I never see it again?
He's
Yeah.
on to you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread anyway.
Oh, so we can carry that. Okay. Anything else interesting here to look at?
I can have a drink, but then I'd probably fall in the water, so no.
Okay.
I wonder if Lefty would buy me a drink.
No.
Okay. Good to know. Look at Dorable's poster.
The explosion claimed many victims, but those two died from my guacamole.
Ah, yeah. Good job, Larry.
I'll just leave it hanging there.
Good job, Larry, for killing those two poor alpacas. Can we
This
open?
is where Lefty, Lefto, bakes his pizzas. It's
Oh,
also his waste incinerator.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure why
Doesn't sound
Lefty
very hygienic,
thinks pizza is a typical can...
Okay, I was just wondering if I could open it, but no. Look at those, what, 8-bit bit graphics from the first game, the original. Okay, I guess we are done here. So I think we can go and fix the guitar by giving him this.
Ah, thanks, Larry. A G-string for my guitar. Now, I can sing my song at your wedding.
And we have done everything. The wedding can begin.
So everything's set for the wedding.
Yep.
Somehow, I don't know, I just can't really get all that excited about it.
What's wrong, Larry?
It
Still
all
missing
feels
fate.
wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
You're probably right. I'll just go back to my room for now.
He's still missing fate.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
Oh,
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Pi, where can I find a boat on the island? Pi, everything okay?
Pi?
Of course.
A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. The part where we captured a rat with a condom, yeah. Okay, so apparently the super secret code that Fate was working on in order to make a self-learning AI or something like that, it looks like it looks like that code is now part of Pi. Interesting. Well, now I know what we use this pizza peel for. We use it as an ore in order to row our way to the ocean once we have gotten a boat. But no. Okay, everything seems quite normal here. A table with lots of sausages made of alpacas.
Can't be moved.
Well, maybe you should, I don't know, take off this huge bowl of sausages and all these plates and put them aside. Well, let's ask El Rey if there happens to be a boat somewhere. Just a hypothetical question, just out of curiosity. Is there a boat anywhere here?
Hola!
Hello.
So, or we just say that maybe this wedding isn't such a good idea.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
I don't deserve your daughter. I'm afraid of committing myself forever. I want to lay more women. Should we be nice about it and say I don't deserve your daughter, or should we just say the typical Larry thing that I want to lay with more women? Yeah, let's say the most Larry thing.
I want to lay more women.
I think I must have somehow heard wrong. Did you say you wanted to lay more women?
Actually, now that you made that very red face, no, just laying. Standing works too. By that I mean platonic lane, of course. All of the ones that can't run faster than I can. Oh, that sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong. Let's not say that. Anything else? But the daughter is the only woman for me. Okay. Well, I guess we. Yeah, platonic lane.
By that I mean platonic laying, of course.
That is good to hear.
Yes, very. Oh. Let's try this again, I suppose.
Now that I...
What are you trying to say?
Let's just say that I don't deserve your daughter.
I don't deserve your daughter.
The one who fulfilled the prophecy deserves my daughter. Although I have to admit that I too am a little surprised he's a gringo. Ex-gringo. Just don't think about it and marry my daughter already.
Okay, let's try one more time.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
Or we could just say I'm afraid of committing myself forever.
I am afraid of committing myself forever.
It doesn't have to be forever.
Really?
It doesn't.
If you don't behave yourself, the marriage can be dissolved much earlier by your death.
Oh, well, I kind of don't like that option. Okay, you know what? Let's see how far we can push him.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
So I want to lay with more women.
I want to lay more women.
I think I must have somehow heard wrong. Did you say you wanted to lay more women?
Not just laying, standing works too.
Not just laying. Standing works too.
What? You... Ah!
Run, Larry. Oh. Some fathers are perhaps a little over-enthusiastic when it comes to their daughter's honor. As a prospective son-in-law, you could have been a little more sensitive to his feelings, in which case the mayor would not have turned into a slayer. Remember, you are supposed to love and honor his daughter until death do you apart. Well, okay, don't let me read the entire thing. Okay, so you can die in this game, but there's no actual consequences to that, just like in the last game. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we just leave it at that. And we can't move this table because of all the crap on it.
Can't be moved.
Why would I want to move this anyway? Oh, so we can drop it down off the cliff? Maybe. Beer kegs.
Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
What does it say? Cerveza 6%. Oh, volleyball. I thought it was a beehive for a moment.
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
Hey! Okay, so what's here at the beach? Oh. Narwhal. Narwhal. Okay, and narwhal's maw. And horn. Okay. Oh hey, there's Lost Wages.
I don't think I want to swim there. There's New Lost Wages. I'll go back there someday. I just know it.
Yeah, I have that hunch too. But okay, I think we have played enough for the first episode, so I'm gonna end this here. So in the next episode, well, let's try to find or build a boat for us so we can row our way to the open ocean to find Fate. But before that, maybe we get to actually meet and see El Rey's daughter, and that if she really is as beautiful as he says. But then again, she's like the only woman on the island besides her mother, so, well, anyway, maybe we can see her before we actually get off this island. So, until next time. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for more Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams dry twice.